Good morning. I'm here on this foggy day in Brazil, and I couldn't help but to share this word with you this morning. It's going to be Psalm chapter 32, verses 8. The promises of God, something that I've been focusing on for the last 3 weeks. I'll continue to do so as God is affirming my family on the destinations, the places, the things that He's calling us to do. It is important, vitally important, to know how He feels about us, what He has for us, all the great plans. It is vitally important for us all to know what that is. So I'm going to get into the reading, and then we'll break it down and then see how it applies to your life. How's that sound? Great. Verse 8, it says, I will instruct you. This is God we're talking about, God our Father. I will teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my loving eye. I will guide you with my loving eye. This is so tailor-made. This passage is so intimate. It's so passionate. It's so considerate. Here we have someone inspired by God. Here we have an individual who is choosing to let us in on his relationship with God, on God, how God has led him and guided him and spoken to him these still small words and voices and given him instruction for his life. And God is reassuring him in this moment that he will instruct him, he will teach him in the way he should go. I immediately think about a tour guide. You are a visitor in a city. The city is unfamiliar to you. You might have Googled it and different things, but the culture, the people, all those things, they're different, right? And this tour guide has this itinerary for you, and it's mapped out for the whole week. Like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna here. All the best things are right on the horizon. You can look forward to these things. You haven't seen them yet. That's faith. You haven't seen them yet, but be excited because I'm going to lead you in the direction you should go. There's God. God is our tour guide through this life, and He wants the very best for us. And the very best doesn't mean there won't be hiccups along the way. Sometimes your tour guide takes you somewhere like, hey, I was expecting this, but it's okay. We can do this instead of that. We can go here instead of there. And it's still the very best experience possible. Now, what happens when our tour guide, our instructor, is now now we wander off the path? What happens when we're like, hey, the tour guide's telling us to go here, but I want to go here, and the tour guide sees you wandering off and is like, hey, you don't want to go there yet because look, they have a funeral going on, or there's some custom in the culture that when you go on this day, you'll have a lot of detours. I want to focus on this instructor idea. We must stay on the path of faith. What is faith? Faith is the substance, tangible, of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. When we apply faith to our life, when we allow God to instruct us, to teach us, to go the right direction and do the right things, when we recognize that He has a loving eye for us that is designed to guide us in the directions we must go, we will quickly find that this life will be joyful and fulfilling and have its challenges, but those challenges are designed to build our faith, not diminish it, not remove it, not strip it away so that we begin walking in our own agendas and our own plan. God has the very best for our life, and I hope this message encourages you. Focus on the promises of God. They are Godfidence. They are this reassuring confidence of the thing that you're doing. And when we have the Word of God and we apply the Word of God and we use the Word of God as our tool to help us navigate in this life, we will begin to see God for who He truly is. A loving Father with compassion, not wanting to forsake us, not wanting to abandon us, a Redeemer. So many ways that we can see God. And this is all biblical principle. So let this guide you today. Read it for yourself. Meditate on it for the rest of the week. See the tour guide in which God is instructing you and guiding you in the way that you should go. That's all I got. Peace and love.